uploaded on the website. So you are required to write assignment as per the instruction. Uh, as I told you in my last lecture that for evaluation of 70 marks of internal evaluation, we will have two assignments carrying 20 marks each. And it means 20, 20 means 40. The rest 30 will be based on a test that will be conducted, and the course will be, the coverage will be announced. But let me tell you that the test will cover at least 3 units. 3 units will be there, and most likely third, fourth, fifth will be there. So, but exactly I will tell you tomorrow about the course coverage, or if there is other change maybe. We will not, it will not cover the entire course, but other 3 units. So this is about the evaluation and others and aspects. And I would advise you that please write your own assignment, not that you copy from others. And if we find that somebody has copied, that the person who has copied it, and I will not know that the who wrote the assignment and who copied it, but we know it that whereas there is matching is there, when we go through the assignments. So please make sure that you write it. You are not required to write very long. You have to be precise, to the point, addressing to the questions asked. It is economics. It is not something fiction. That you start discussing about the weather, that the weather is sunny and like this. So you have to be very precise. And if you write it very good English, but you do not address the questions, that will not fetch any marks. Good English, in addition to the content which is there. It does not mean that you should write wrong English. And late submission will also, attract penalty. So these things you should keep in view. That whenever you are writing it, not that you try to copy it from the notes provided. You have to paraphrase it, you have to write it, and the assignment, 2 questions are not based entirely on the, not entirely. You can draw from the material provided. Rather, you have to answer according to the questions asked. You have to read it, and then you have to answer it. So these are some of the points you keep in view, and if you follow these, I think that there is no bar as far as the marks are concerned. So if you perform well, then you will be rewarded in proportion to the effort exerted and the answer which are in line with the question asked. And so this is all about it. And I'm very sorry that I forget to share with you the 4th and 5th unit reading material, that is the PowerPoint slides, which I'll do today. You will get it by today. And about the any other thing, and one more announcement before I invite your queries and other things. Those who have been admitted to MBA Health, for them I will be engaging tomorrow a class to discuss first unit. I think that will, by the time they joined it, so it was already over. So my advice is that the notes has already been circulated. They should go through these notes, because I will not go in that, that each and every aspect in that detail that will require, but I will cover the salient features of my lectures, and that will be based on the notes already circulated. In case you need further classes, we can engage. Not me, but every teacher will be willing. But at first, you have to go through. The notes are self-explanatory, and you have any question, you note down. So that tomorrow I will engage class for help. But if somebody from the other streams wishes, he can join it. That is not an issue. But so these are some few announcements. Now I invite you if you have any query about this course, any uh, thing which you would like to ask.
Sir, the 30 marks test will be subjective.
No. It will be MCQ. Okay. It will be MCQ type question. It will not be.
What is the last date of submitting the assignment?
What is the last date?
27th.
Which assignment?
Sir, we can write the assignment in handwritten.
Handwritten or typed, but it should not be copied.
Okay, sir. Handwritten. Okay, sir.
And is asking about the last date. If you have gone through the assignment, the last date is already mentioned. When we circulate the second assignment, the date will already be there. So I think that these kind of questions should be avoided. It also is an indicator of the seriousness. It means that you haven't gone through the assignment.
The 30 marks MCQ that you just mentioned about, is it part of the 70 marks internal assessment or the end sem exam?
No, that is part of internal assessment. Because
Okay.
as of now, we have been told that internal assessment will be of 70 plus 30 exam. If any change comes in, then the evaluation will be adjusted accordingly. Okay. As of now, this is the guidelines provided by the Office of the Controller. Okay. So that will be part of the 30, the internal assessment. The final exam will be of 30. That is why please be very careful, because the if and I do not think that right now it will be any change. It will be 70-30. So it has got a high weightage internal evaluation. That is why I am saying, I am emphasizing that please do not copy it. Otherwise, unnecessary you will get penalized for that.
Sir, I have a query regarding the assignment, sir. Sir, the question that is provided for finding out the break-even point, the break-even point comes out to be a decimal output. We have to consider the absolute value or the decimal value, the exact value we have to provide, or the
You know that
absolute
you
value.
just go, do whatever you have been asked. Okay, I cannot discuss right now. In case there is any problem of decimal or whatever it is, okay, you just calculate it, and if there is any problem in the question, the benefit will go to the student. Okay, so
Can we answer in range?
exact whatever comes out, you just write down only. Okay.
Okay, sir.
And if you have anything, you just write a justification for that. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay, you just write a justification. But we will go by the calculation which you have done it. Okay.
Sir, as far as the end semester exam is concerned, will you be conducting a viva voce for it?
Based on viva voce, exactly what will be the mode, but you know that it will cover the entire course, 5 units, and it is viva voce. Viva voce means oral. Okay, maybe but that oral, when we say that any oral examination, then it does not mean that it will not be written type, number one. So some questions may be given, you may be asked that right there. Okay, so either it may or something maybe, but it will not be written type. As of now, we are doing this thing. If some changes comes in, then we will not know. any further query if you have. Even if you, that I will be available. You just, if you have any particular query or something like that, you can, put in the group and I'll answer that, But that like asking about the dates of last date of submission and like that, when this is in public domain, I think these questions should not be asked like this. Any the obvious is obvious, it's so like this. And I would advise you that through evaluation, that the exercise is not meant to cause you problem, That's the evaluation, how to assess you, And we normally avoid, asking any question which we have not covered it or I have not hinted at in the class. So that is why the questions are, prepared in such a way that some question can be attempted by all the students, most of the students. Some question by those who have put in a moderate level of effort, and some question which are which may involve some serious thinking, maybe like that. So that is why that enables us to at least carry out, have some discrimination. Discrimination does not in positive sense. We can distinguish from a very good student and from a not very good student. Otherwise, if everybody is getting average marks and like that, then what is the point of evaluation? I do not think. So, and I must say that because of online evaluation, it has created a lot of, otherwise 70 marks would have been for final examination that would be written. That is much easier to evaluate. And but I am underlining that plagiarism or copying, lifting material from each other will not fetch you any marks. All those who group is involved, group will be penalized accordingly. So that is why you should avoid these. And the UC guidelines is also very clear about this. It may provide severe punishment because of that. Any type of forewarn you because what may happen.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, you just mentioned about the 30 marks MCQs test. So, on which date it is likely to take place on?
It will be any day on Monday to Thursday next week, I think. But we will announce you. We will tell you at least maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow. We will tell you in advance and you will get time. Okay, for preparation.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
At least for 5 days you will get it.
Okay, okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
It will not be that I will announce it today and will conduct it tomorrow. It will not be that. We understand.
So how many MCQs will it have?
Details cannot be spelled out right now. Naturally, if 30 is there, at least 30 questions will be there. Maybe less than that. Maybe some questions of high order that may have 2 marks like that. But it will not be less than 30. Let me tell you, and it will not be more than 30, 35 minutes maximum.
Okay, sir.
What about the other courses? What is the status of other courses? Like accounting and other courses?
As far as accounting is concerned, concerned, we get assignments on a regular basis, and we also submit weekly reports for our evaluation. Other than that, we'll also be conducting an MCQ and a Viva voce.
Okay. What I'm asking you about, not the assignment, the evaluation, because accounting is a type of, course. If there is no regular assignment and like that, then it will create problem, because many of you may not be about debit and credit and all these things, financial statement analysis. So, and the other courses, economics also, we could have regular assignment and like that, but in accounting it is required. I'm asking about the coverage, whether the course has been completed or not. This is what I'm asking. Anyway, it is between you and the concerned teacher. So if you do not have any question, so I will close, and will meet you in the Viva OC final. And for health, MBA health, they should attend the class tomorrow. And for those who are willing, even in the first year, apart from MBA health, if they want, they can also attend the class. There is no bias.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Sir.
Thank you so much, sir.